Yeah, I think the initial idea I had about setting up the business, a lot of research and time went into it. However, I quickly realised that it's not really going to go anywhere. So then, having come to one of your sessions, we've kind of gone right back to the start and kind of looked at the kind of business idea, and then you kind of helped me to navigate through actually who the audience is going to be, who we'll be targeting, what research is telling us, and you kind of helped me create in today's session, especially about the needs and wants. And I think you've done that in a way from a business strategy and a very kind of informative way, helping me to kind of really dig deep into what that's going to look like in terms of the business. And I think, it can be difficult. I think I had a few blank moments, but you really kind of prompted me and, kind of gave me ideas and kind of leads to actually like, what does that mean? What's it going to look like? And that was really helpful because I don't think I would have been able to do it myself. I think it's really important because it's about pitching, the service or the programs or, whatever products I'll be providing to their wants, in terms of wants and needs. So although they might want something, they may need something totally different. And in terms of business, that's so important to know, because then I know what I'm creating and what that's going to look like. Without having done that research or knowing that, it's just kind of pointless really, because it's not going to work. I think it's not just about ideas. I think research and how those business strategies are really important. Knowing your audience, knowing what's out there already, what your competition is, where the need is really important, because there can be so many generic businesses out there, but having that niche and then kind of homing in on that and developing that from a business perspective is really important. I think this program really takes you through that process and kind of it helps you avoid making those pitfalls or mistakes that you might make, without having that kind of mentoring program running alongside that, helping you through each stage. Absolutely not. I think the ideas were probably there, but the nuances, the finer detail, everything that's part and parcel of setting up a business, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Because it's targeted to social workers wanting to be independent and create their own businesses, I think it's very helpful to have someone from the background who's done it, who's helped other people, and has done it, herself. I think I could have gone to anyone that's just a normal business mentor or coach in any respective field, but they wouldn't have had the kind of, insider knowledge, the experience, etc. like this, because, having that social work background is really important in something like this. I mean, social workers, when you're in it, all you ever know is independent assessments, and that's your kind of idea of what independence looks like. I think this program really helps you develop strengths, what you're good at, what you're passionate about, and translating that into a business idea that could really work. And I think it's like you kind of limit yourself when you think it's just assessment. You're so much more than just an assessor or independent social worker, doing assessments. You've got so many other skills and things that you can bring that you don't realise until you kind of go through the process and think, actually, I've got that experience, I've got this experience, I can do this. This is what I'm really good at, this is the feedback I get, and I think the program really does bring that out. I think it's about finding that niche. You really help get to the bottom of the gaps. Where are the gaps? What's not out? What can I do with certain skills? Not everything is going to be for everyone, but you kind of really help find that niche and develop it into a business, and actually you kind of help develop the potential to that. You know, it's not just about having the idea, you really get into people's kind of thinking and actually, okay, so this is what you think people want, but you know, what do they actually need, and what does that mean in the business sense?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's been really helpful, and I think you really do help, you know, think outside the box, because I think when you're a social worker in the field and you're kind of bogged down with everything, you can't see that kind of bird's eye perspective. You know, you can't see that holistic and what other options are out there. So I think this process is genuinely, I think, really helpful in going from, you know, not being independent to being independent.